This evening, the Kinsberry family is holding a prayer ceremony for Madeleinekinsberry, a Winona woman who has been missing since March 31st. Friends and family will speak. The organizers are asking people to download a candle app on their phones instead of bringing real candles. The service will happen at the Band Shell in Veterans Memorial Park in Winona. If weather gets bad, the service will happen at First Congregational Church on Broadway Street. For the entire month, the Gateway Area Boy Scouts will be collecting scrap metal to help support local scouts. People can donate old metal furniture, bed springs, old bicycles, and old appliances. According to Gateway Council leaders, this is a great way to raise money for the scouts.
The market value of the scrap will determine what's available to go back to scouting, but the best way to help scouting out is to go out and find a lot of metal.
Several locations around the region are accepting metal donations. We'll post a list of all locations on our website. A group of Holmen students are working with community members to help a local man battling ALS. The Holmen middle schoolers are members of a program called Pursuit Youth Fitness, whose owner, Nick Johnson, says they are always encouraged to give support to those in need. For their first ever fundraiser, one person came to mind right away. Their teacher, Miss Stratton, whose husband has ALS.
For them to come up with the idea on their own to give back to their teacher was heartwarming and awesome for me as their coach to see them make that decision on their own.
Members of the community were given the opportunity to donate to various volleyball teams as honorary celebrity sponsors, then cheer their team on while promoting a good cause. The organizers' goal was to raise $2,000. All proceeds from the event will go to Miss Stratton and her husband. The Tomah VA Medical Center is hosting a Walk for Mental Health Awareness Month. Staff are inviting the public to engage in conversations about mental health, how it affects people's lives, and most importantly, how to stay strong when dealing with mental health issues. Coordinator said that it's important to recognize that someone's mental health can be affected by many things going on in their life.
Realizing that part of the human experience is to struggle sometimes, and that could include a formal mental health diagnosis, or could just include the impact of things like the global pandemic we've just been through, or seasonal things that are going on in our life.
This walk is free for the public to attend. The group will meet outside the Tomah VA Medical Center in front of Building 400. We'll have more information on news8000.com. After confusion about the costs of a footbridge on French Island, the town of Campbell held a special board meeting to address concerns. The existing contract gives ownership of the bridge to the DOT with the expectation that inspections of the bridge will happen every 2 years. The town will then take care of all maintenance costs for a minimum of 20 years. Residents voiced concerns about the future costs since the town's budget focus has to shift towards battling PFAS.
I just found out today that due to budgets and rebalancing our program, that this project got moved from construction of 2024 to the construction of 2025. So we do have a little bit more time, but I still probably need an answer by August 1st.
If either the DOT or the town wishes to make changes, the agreement can be renewed after each year. The DOT can close the footbridge at any time if it is declared unsafe. As floodwaters recede locally, some roads along the Mississippi are opening up. Crawford County Emergency Management says State Highway 82 going to Lansing, Iowa has reopened, but State Highway 35 south of DeSoto is still closed. There are detours set up for drivers to follow. Just in time for spring weather, La Crosse residents will soon be able to enjoy several of the city's parks and trails that were closed due to flooding. The Parks, Rec, and Forestry Department has announced that starting tomorrow, Huska Park, Riverside Park, and the Riverside International Friendship Gardens will be available for public use again. Also reopening are the Green Island and Huska Park trails.
All right, well
I'm used to you going into your weather, but we had to change it up a little bit.
Yeah, I guess so. It's all good then.
Thanks, Derek.
Yep.
And thank you for watching News 8 Now. Don't forget to keep up with the news of the day on news8000.com. We will have the latest updates to today's top stories on News 8 Now at noon. Have a great morning, everyone. Thank you for watching News 8.